Hello, everyone. I basically wanted to, really just give a shout out to and give props to women's basketball. Regardless of what level it is, it could be all the way from, the younger levels, high school all the way up to the professional level. I just want to give them, just give those ladies and just give those different levels of women's basketball a big shout out. I really believe that women's basketball has come a long way since its earlier years, and I want to give a shout out to Title IX that allowed for women's athletics to take place. At the college level. Just definitely want to give a shout out to that as well. And I just really, truly, truly believe that it has come a long way, and many of us have seen on television, especially at the levels of, especially at the college level, watching, the NCAA basketball with the ladies. You have big names, like Caitlin Clark and for the University of Iowa, and Angel Reese for LSU. Louisiana State University, and those ladies have just done a wonderful job. They've been great ambassadors for, for ladies, basketball. I know some people may have their opinions about the young lady Angel Reese, but that's up to those people. But as far as her being able to play on the court and just doing a big time job out there on that court, I just think she's just really done a wonderful, wonderful job. And, along with Caitlin Clark and the many, many other women that have worked very hard to be able to play at the level that they're able to play at. And, also this year in 2024, this was also the first, inaugural year for the women's NIT. A lot of us know about the men's NIT for college basketball, but this is the first inaugural year, 2024, for the women's NIT. The inaugural game was between University of Illinois and Villanova, and that game was it finished at 71-57, and Illinois won that inaugural women's NIT, and it was televised, I believe, on ESPN and maybe another channel as well, but I believe ESPN definitely showed it, and I think that's wonderful that they were able to have that game televised, and that gives an avenue for ladies that may have just fell short and weren't able to get to the ladies' big dance. But if they keep working at it with the women's NIT, they could be able to get their chops built up, and then they could go make a push for the NCAA tournament for the ladies in the next season, or possibly the next couple seasons down the road. And I just think that's a beautiful thing. And also another big thing that happened this year with women's basketball, specifically women's college basketball. We had UConn, the UConn Huskies with the ladies team, and the Iowa Hawkeyes that was led by Caitlin Clark. That game, which was played on, I believe, ESPN, excuse me, it had peaked at 17 million views. And that's a lot of people to watch a game. That is a whole lot. That just crushed a record. And also, that same game was ESPN's highest audience for any basketball game on record. So for that game to have those types of numbers and records, that really is a beautiful thing, and it really is a true testament to the advancement of women's basketball. I just think it's a beautiful thing that we were able to witness this now, and you also have the WNBA, and I can remember back when that first came out back in the 90s, and I was a little kid, and I was just like, wow, they got a ladies team, professional level like the NBA, but they have one for the women's. I thought that was a real awesome thing, and even to this day, I think it's awesome. It gives ladies a opportunity to believe that they have a shot to be able to play professionally, at a very high level. And, and the WNBA has a big name amongst a lot of ladies, and it has a big name in the world of women's sports. So it's just a really big opportunity for ladies to have something to strive for, young girls to be able to strive for. and just being able to have big names, carrying the weight of it. It truly is beautiful. And like I said, you had, ladies like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and so many other ladies that have just played so well this season and that are going to have a chance to be able to play in the WNBA. That really is an awesome thing. And I also had a chance to watch the WNBA draft on television. I think it's awesome that the ladies are being able to be shown and displayed on national television with the draft. Because I really believe it's time for ladies to be respected and to be seen as athletes. And I know some people, you have naysayers that they just say, oh, I don't watch, women's, sports or basketball, and, they don't do such and such on the court. And, they might not, have the same type of money that comes into it like the NBA. I just want to tell people to just ignore those naysayers and let's just support and just root for the ladies, because I believe it's their time to be able to shine. And even if you might not like women's sports, that's fine. But let's try to step back and just try to show some support and just be happy for them that they have this opportunity to be able to do wonderful things today with women's basketball, and they have a chance to just reach and achieve greatness. So I wanted to be able to say that, and I just, like I said, just want to just give a big shout out to women's basketball. I really want to do that. And I hope many more wonderful years and, are in store for women's basketball, all different levels. And I just hope that, by the things that we're seeing this year in women's basketball, I hope it just inspires so many other young ladies. And it might even inspire young men to say, hey, I saw this lady. She inspired me to work harder with basketball. And I got a chance to achieve things, in basketball and also in life, too. There's a lot of wonderful, great stories with some of these young ladies coming from tough backgrounds and hard situations. Excuse me. I think you had the one lady. I think her name was, my goodness, I think it's I can't remember her name. I think it's Cardova or Carmona, something like that. I should have looked up her name before I spoke of her. But I mean, this young lady came all the way from Brazil. Left 15 years old, came here, couldn't speak any English, and now she's she got drafted into the WNBA. She's gonna be able to make some good money to support herself and her family, and trust and believe a lot of people back in her home country of Brazil. A lot of them are looking up to her, and she gives those young people, reason to believe. So, just so many wonderful things that have come out of women's basketball. And like I said, I just want to give a shout out to them, and I wish many more positive, wonderful years of women's basketball. Thank y'all for listening. This is Chris G. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.